Hi, welcome to stream, everybody. I'm still waiting for Yoshi's story to come in the mail. So, in the meantime, I'm going to stream Metroid Planets, which is like it's like a weird semi-remake of Metroid, of Nestroid. I'm still on my Metroid bullshit, and you know, I don't want to start something big before Yoshi's story comes in, because I think I want Yoshi's story to be my next big thing. So I'm gonna do this instead, which I know I can beat in one stream. Because in my blind playthrough of this, it took me an hour and 23 minutes. This image is from Extreme Evolution Drive to Divinity, which is what I was considering streaming today, but I was like, no, I probably should do I should do something smaller. Extreme Evolution, I still very, very, very much want to stream. Just not yet. Alright, where is this here game? Planets. This feels like the kind of thing that's gonna get DMCA'd. But for now, it's still up, and it's cool. So, Metroid Planets, it is a fan remake of Nestroid that is supposed to be more Nestroid than Zero Mission, you know? It says a new update is available, but I cannot figure out how to update this. Okay, look. I bring my mouse on screen, I click on this. It does not let me update. So, I don't know. Anyways. Zebeth. The original Metroid, but just better. I don't know about that one. Might wanna... I don't know. It's a bit egotistical, but this is a good remake. It's a good remake. It's supposed... Yeah, see, I started I got really into it. Yeah, it took me about 2 hours blind. So... Yeah. Not too bad. So I think I can do this all in one stream. So let's do this on normal. So it has a biggest claim to fame. It has a map, and it solves my biggest issue with the game. You actually respawn with HP. You'll notice right off the bat, the graphics are interesting. It's giving so retro. It's the best way I can put it. But, like, everything else is mostly intact. I mean, some things are the exact same, you know, most of the enemies are the exact same, but, you know, Metroid himself is, still looking good. It's yeah, very smooth, to say the least. No crouch shot. They did preserve a lot of stuff. Which I think that's the coolest part about this, is that, you know, you're still kind of getting that you're getting that Nestroid experience. That's why I really enjoy this one over Zero Mission. Ow. But, like, it's a pretty cool remake. I gotta say, inbuilt randomizer is pretty neat. Even if I suck at Metroid randomizers. I don't know, is there a Metroid 2 randomizer? I can't imagine that would work very well, because that game is quite linear. But I'd be interested to see it. I think that long beam is up here, but I need missiles first. I say that it's egotistical, by the way, but, like, it kind of is just the original Metroid, but better. I really enjoy this. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Oh, there's nothing up here. Sweet. No. So this morning I was sitting debating whether or not, did I take my medicine already? I don't remember. So I went ahead and took it. So if I start randomly like dying, it's because I took my ADHD medicine twice on accident. Also, I went to the dentist yesterday, and that shit kind of sucked. My teeth feel squeaky clean now, though. I had to get a couple cavities filled. Look at that lava. I like the Lego studs on this pillar I'm standing on top of. I love missiles. Look at her smooth ass walk animation. It's so weird. Also, I'm gonna turn up the game a little bit. Fuck. Oh, fuck. So I've been playing Super Mario Bros. Deluxe recently, and during the automatic pause NES stream stuff, I mentioned I'd never beaten Mario 1 before, and I technically have in Mario All-Stars, but that was with save states, and because I was being a little bitch. So I finally was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna beat Mario 1, and I did. I beat it on Super Mario Bros. Deluxe because it came in the mail recently, and that game is quite good. I actually really like it. The only level that I like really struggled with was 8-3. Fuck Hammer Bros, man. Like I did it warpless, I should say. I beat the whole game warpless. So that was really fun. I was kind of considering maybe playing Deluxe for this stream today, but I opted to do this instead, because then I'd have to go set up my whole laptop thing, and oh, I need more missiles. Oh, more missiles. Also, high tech. Metroid, but better? Yeah, pretty much. Metroid, but playable. Oh, this is the Kraid room. Right, okay. So once you beat both of these Dorcases, they let you go through here. But if you, I think what it is if you, if you get Ice Beam and then make one of these guys follow you through the door, you can actually get through there way earlier. But like people talk about the the screen crunch of Mario Bros. Deluxe, and I think it works fine. Again, for every level except for 8-3. In my opinion. I do really like how the NES Chozo sprites look. The crunchiness and harsh light is creepy. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. It's pretty great. I love that kind of stuff. Spin! Oh man, I can't wait to get the screw attack. The screw attack is so fun in this game. I don't know. I need to do like a full playthrough of Nestroid at some point, of course, but I know there's a secret in here, or in one of these rooms. I need to do a full playthrough of Nestroid at some point, but it feels way more satisfying to do the freaking screw attack in this game, in my opinion, or in this like fan remake thing. Secret? No. One funny thing about Nestroid, though, is how, like, a lot of the maps are literally just, like, the exact same thing. Like, a lot of the rooms look identical. Because they are identical. Because they didn't have room for multiple room layouts, so they would just reuse them. Very interesting creative decision. Of course it's not a creative decision, it was a limitation of the time, but I still find it funny. It does make making your maps a little bit easier, because you can see the exact moment when certain rooms repeat. I think that this is Ice Beam! I don't think this is Ice Beam, actually. Maybe this is bombs. I think this might be bombs. Is she right? She is! Hell yes. Optimization. Yeah, I like this sprite a lot. I think that the Chozo sprite looks awesome. I never really saw it as a bird. I mean, I guess... I always saw the little, like, beak thing as the mouth, of course, but it doesn't really look like a bird to me. Not as much as other bird-like things. If that makes sense. Anyways, bomb jumping in this game is quite easy. And I'm quite good at it. So you're gonna have to ignore that snort. Yes, post the thing that you're referring to. I wanna see, I wanna see. Hi, Vivi. Please. No. Fuck. No. This isn't worth it. But I want to anyways, god damn it. Huh. No. Die, explode, die, explode, die, explode. Thank you. Oh, come on! Okay, you know what? This is stupid. I'm leaving. Bye. Hello, VVGF. Huh. Yes. Secret. Look at these bugs. Give me a bug, man. Is this ice beam? Looks like it. Ice beam! Sorry. I don't know what comes over me whenever I see ice beam. I don't know why. This is a cool fan game, yeah. Correct. It's a fan remake of Metroid 1. Of Nestroid, if you will. Let me up. Let me out. What's so planets plural about it? It's, I don't know, that's just what it's called. I think it's because it's multiplayer. The Ice Cube warning training. It's your MK Ultra activation phrase. Ice beam. Yeah, there is multiplayer in this, I do believe, so. Ow. Ow. Oh, cool pit. Oh, sweet. I love being in a pit. Life in the pit is gonna change me, dude. You know, just kill me. I think it's about time we go to Kraid. Ow. Give me a Kraid, man. Look at this thing. Ah! I'm getting eaten. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this. Oh, it does look like that. Hold on. Let me share this on screen. Oh, this is a WebP. Fuck off. Thank God I have my WebP downloader. Let me share this. The Chozo statues are very reminiscent of this. Which, yes, I see it, and it's kind of awesome. It makes sense. I would almost say that this, like, weird alien head I'm standing in front of right now is also quite similar. Oh my god, yeah. WebP is the most frustrating thing ever. Also, this song. It's so good. Who's ready for Kraid? I'm dying over here. WebP would be good if you could open them and use them in most things. Yeah, exactly. You'd have to go out of your way to convert them all the time. Exactly. Truthful. I've been in a streak of saying truthful a lot lately. Because I think it's funny. Oh, fuck. I wish I could, like... Because to disable Ice Beam, I have to turn it off here. Fuck. Fuck! Okay. Remember Wave Beam is something you can get pretty early on, right? Fuck. Oh my god. Okay. Ah! Oh my god, dude, yesterday when they were drilling my teeth for the dentist, I could smell burning. I was like, is that... I had to, like, ask for them to take the tools out of my mouth, and I was like, is that normal? They were like, yeah, don't worry about it. I was like, okay. You can't help me. You can't blame me for being a little bit concerning. A little bit concerned. I think that this is a fake lava pit, but I do not have the HP to check right now. I'm like half asleep right now. Can you tell? Dentists are trying to set me on fire. You know what? I got missiles. Why don't I use them? Like, look at how many missiles I'm getting. I should just be using these instead. See? Fuck. Fuck. Going in there with the plasma cutter, seriously. Like, I tried putting on headphones to try and block out the sound, because the sound of a dentist drill just really stresses me out, understandably so. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put on my headphones, I'm gonna listen to some nice music, it's gonna calm me down. And then I realized, oh wait, they are drilling my teeth, which are in my head, which are reverberating into my ears and my skull. So it did not block out any of the sound at all. I was like, damn it. Oh right, hold on, there's a secret. There's a secret one can get in this room. It's a tank. Okay. Fuck. Damn it. Also, I caved this morning and changed the title of the Metroid 2 video because nobody was watching it. I mean, people were, of course, but... Hold on, I gotta lock the fuck in for this. Damn it! Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool. Win. That is how you bomb jump. graduation ceremony last night. Congrats on graduating. I'm sorry to hear that it was an unpleasant experience, but congrats on being done. That is awesome. There was something I was trying to talk about, and I do not remember what it was. I was like, while I was bomb jumping. I think I also went most of my original playthrough without getting the Varia suit. I need to see if I can find that. I'm doing okay this morning, I don't know. I'm doing fine. Not a whole lot going on. There was this Java program that I had to write last night for a homework assignment, and I was like, oh no, I haven't been paying attention at all in class because I'm stupid sometimes, and I was like, oh fuck, I don't know what to do. It's due this evening. Oh fuck. And so, also I think yes. I can't access it though without the high jump boots. Anyways, I was like, oh fuck, I'm screwed. And then Tori, being the lifesaver she is, came in and helped me out, and we theory crafted some ideas on how to solve the problem. And then one of them eventually worked, and it was magical. So we got through it together. Bro. Of course, yeah, I'm not saying I'm actually stupid. Sometimes it happens. Also, 3 energy tanks already, bro. Hell yes. I kind of wish there was an option for, like, the original graphics. I like the smooth animations, but I don't know, is there? I don't think there is. Alright, I'm gonna go to Norfair now. I'm getting ahead of myself by going to Kraid. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, there was one other thing I did yesterday. Oh! I did Achievement of the Week for Rayman 3. I don't really know how to feel about Rayman 3. I thought it was okay. It's no Rayman 1, and I think that the comedy is a little bit hit or miss for me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. When it hits hard, it hits very hard, though. It's pretty good. It was okay. I don't know. Maybe it's the version I was playing, because I was playing the PS2 version. I don't know if the GameCube version is any better, because the PS2 is pretty underpowered, and it was running like kind of dog shit. But it was quite cool to finally play that game. If there's anything I will give it, it's the combat system. It was pretty killer. I liked it. Pretty famously, Nitro Rad always brings up that game as a good example of like 3D platformer combat, because it is. You like lock onto enemies and, you know, but you still have your like platformer move set and you still use it. Like, you don't switch into a different like combat mode, it's just what you use during the platforming. It's cool. It's neat. Anyways, Norfair time. I like Norfair. I like the song that plays here. Bro, I love Nitro Rad. I haven't watched any of his new stuff in a while. Has he put out any new videos recently? Okay, cool. There's nothing here. But yeah, this song is good. I like the popcorn generators. But like, I have very fond memories of watching a lot of Nitro Rad in like 8th grade. When I first got like my PS2, I watched a ton of his videos. Like, it was specifically all of the Clock Tower series, and then all of the Rayman videos were what I watched. I remember there was one night where I just sat and played Rayman 1 on PS2. Or on my PS2, I know it's a PS1 game, but... And just sort of watched Nitro Rad Clock Tower. I like these cloud platforms. Of course. There we go. I think this requires ice beam. Is this high jump boots? I hope so. No, this is ice beam. Okay, so weird feature of this game, there is a second ice beam. For some reason. You can get it here. I'm gonna still go here just to get it. Ow. 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 I like these little seahorse guys. I'm gonna go get this just to complete my map. But it's a second ice beam. It does nothing. Very cool. Thank you, Nestroid, for being a comprehensible game that makes sense. This does not change anything about my current ice beam. It does not make it more powerful. It does not, like, make it do double damage. It's just a second ice beam you can get. I think it's so you can do stuff out of order, maybe. Like, if you get the high jump boots first. Fuck this guy. Why is Nestroid like this? I'm always asking this question. Uh-huh. Fuck. Damn it! Nestroid, why are you like this? Huh. See what I mean about there being, like, identical room layouts, though? Ooh, there are missiles up here, at least. See what I mean about the identical room layouts? Can we see a third? Sad. I swear there's a third. Can you not go further up here? I swear there was breakable blocks. Okay, whatever, man. It's a truly baffling game sometimes. If I recall, if you bomb right here, this takes you to Ridley. But we're not ready for Ridley yet, so I'm not going down there. I'm just gonna face tank all of this. Oh, spin! Oh, we didn't get to see any of this in Metroid 2, but it's a classic bit. If you break the block underneath one of these little things, I believe they're called gamers, they spin. Because they're always trying, yeah, they're always trying to hook onto a wall, but there's no wall for them to hook onto. They're called gamers, I believe, is the name. Geemers. There was a video by Golden Chorizo Code I watched yesterday about a like orange gamer in Metroid, in Super Metroid. That was very, very interesting. I'd quite enjoy that guy's videos. He hasn't uploaded anything in like 3 years, but like I love whenever YouTubers are just like specialists on one very specific game. Strider 7X comes to mind. Golden Chorizo Code. Stuff like that, you know? Oh yeah, missiles. Magic missile. Like me with Crush, aw. Well, I mean, like, it's the only thing they do videos about, but you're right. You know what? Fuck this. I'm so glad respawning gives me back all my HP. It makes this game so much more playable. Oh, I can just roll through this. This is not something I blow up. I'm smart. She's the most gamer we've ever seen. Do you see how I navigated that room without taking any damage? Secrets. Pretty obvious statement, but how the fuck would you ever figure any of this out, by the way? I mean, I guess once you start to get a feel for it, it's sort of like the secret rooms in Isaac, where, like, they seem very arcane, but as you play the game more, they just sort of seem natural, I guess. I don't know, that's my idea. Okay, that's everything we can do in Norfair for now. I think. I mean, I might double check a map real quick, because I swear there's something I'm missing here. Metroid 1 map. Tell me things. Metroid Complete Zebus map. There is something I'm missing. No, wait, no there isn't. That's screw attack right there. There's high jump. Okay, yeah. So I should go to where Ridley is. I should go see Diddley. But I'm thinking about AM2R now. AM2R was really fun. Had a good time with that game. I know I seemed a little bit like downtrodden about it near the end, but I really did enjoy that game. I thought it was great. It's just different. Oh, I was I remember what I was talking about when I was trying to bomb jump. I finally caved this morning and changed the name of the Metroid 2 video to something a little bit less abstract, I guess. I try to save my abstract titles for my, like, stupid stream highlights. Okay, this is where high jump is. Oh man, I already have 50 missiles. 50 missiles. Yes. Big jump. The big jump. When they say high jump in this game, they freaking mean it, dude. It is a high jump. Yeah. Something something Chemical Brothers. Hilda goes fucking crazy. It's a good stream highlight title for Crazy Taxi. I like that one. Those Crazy Taxi streams were also really fun. That was one of those games. Oh shit. We're in the green zone. The zone that makes you green. I am very green. How green are you? You are the greenest person ever. I kept seeing that video on my Blue Sky timeline for like months and weeks, and I was like, okay, this video isn't even that funny, and now I quote it all the time. Because it was ingrained in my head. Anyway, screw attack. Yes! Yes! Look at this. It's so fancy. I love it. I love the animation. It's so good. I love how this looks. And it sort of has a similar look to the battle animations in Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters. You found screw attack, now you need to find normal boots. Buddy, I've already got normal boots. I just need to take off my high jump ones. Good joke. +2. +2 for that, Vivi. Now we need to find a hidden block. And a machina mug. Huh. We're getting close to the billiards ballroom. This is fake lava, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the billiards ballroom. They kind of look like billiards balls, I guess. I don't know. This is something that Grapefruit said, and everything Grapefruit says is true, so I haven't been able to unsee it since. I think that we get wave beam down here, right? Secret down here? Yeah. Missiles. Quick, boss, where do we put these missiles? Just put them right next to each other, it's fine. We gotta ship the game in like 2 minutes. I'm being mean to Nestroid. I like Nestroid. Y'all know this. I only say it because I love you, Nestroid. I give Nestroid a little smoochie on the cheek. I've been kind of considering maybe getting an NES recently. I'm still not entirely sure about it, but I am interested in the concept. I should really go back and get the Varia suit, because I can go get that now. Oh, what is this? Is this wave beam? I think this is wave beam. This game is a bit of a slow start, but yeah. Once you get rolling, you get rolling. Increase the damage and passes through walls. One of my only issues with this like remake port thing is they didn't change the annoying ass wave beam sound effect. But whatever. Who cares? I love that this is their solution to not having crouch shot. It's like, oh, what? You want to shoot the enemies that are one block tall that you can't reach? We'll just give you this beam that goes down sometimes. Maybe that'll help. How's that sound, champ? You want that? Yeah? Okay. No, you don't want that? Well, you better freaking settle. But like there was a week a while ago. Every week, whenever I go to my Java 3 class, I always try to go to this local retro game store after class if it's open. Just because, you know, I like to support my local businesses, and it's an excuse to buy more video games, which I am always down to do. And they had an NES there for $60. And I was gonna buy that and Dragon Quest 1. But it was like $100 total for that, the controller, the cables, and all that. But I ended up deciding against it, unfortunately, because I have self-control. I forget what I ended up. I think I bought Maximo from Ghouls to Ghosts, or Ghouls to Glory, or whatever it's called. It's a game that Paws played and really liked. Did a review on, and I still need to watch that video. But someday I'll get the NES. I'll buy one someday. Alright, I'm gonna go get the Varia suit now. Your girl needs a little bit of Varia in her life, okay? It feels so good to shred through enemies with screw attack. It's pretty great. Some people complain about like the vertical shafts in this game, by the way. I personally really like them. I think that they're fun. They're sort of fun to just like hop through as fast as you can. Okay. This was one of the last things I got in my personal playthrough of this, so I'm going out of my way to make sure I get it this time. Yeah. Oh. What? Weird. Okay. We have 15 minutes to beat the game, by the way, if we want to get the best ending, which I don't see happening, but maybe one day I'll do that. There we go. Hell yes. Turn me purple. Game, turn me purple. Ooh. Hold on. Hold me. I'm a very salmon flavored. I look like I taste like a good old strawberry banana smoothie right now. I think I can probably teleport out of here. Let me do that. So let's go do crate, I guess? I guess that's what comes next. So I've been watching a lot of videos by this one guy on YouTube called Story. I've been watching a lot of videos by this guy on YouTube called Steve MRE. Steve 1989 MRE Info, I think. I have phases where I watch him, where I just like rewatch all of his stuff, because he just does reviews of like MREs, which are like basically military Lunchables. Yeah, him. I recently, this morning, watched a video of him eating an MRE from 1899 of beef and cocoa powder. Like, that has to be like 80% dirt and rust at this point. What are the things that he ate? He like opened the can and he was like, "Oh, that smells so foul. Nice." How many will he eat before he dies? One can only guess. I love the way that he reacts to everything. I mean, the classic is, "Let's get this out onto a tray." Nice. Kind of sounds like Xavier sometimes. But like, there's an old video of, I hope that he has stopped smoking by now, but there's an old video of him opening a very old MRE from like 1957 or something, and it had like 8 packs of cigarettes, and he was like, "Ah, score, yes!" And then later on in the video, you see him smoking them. It's like, dude, it's insane. Dude, no, yeah. I think that he stopped smoking by now. Hopefully. One of the comments on the video where he ate the one from 1889 was like, you know, Steve will eat one of these just fine, but the moment he eats like a 2-year-old, I think it was like one for the Chinese armed forces or something. That was like, he was like, "Oh, this is the worst MRE." He was like, "This sucks." He was more disappointed with that one, which I thought was funny. Ooh, monster room. I think that we're already at Kraid? Yeah, there he is. So the way that you do this, you're gonna turn on Ice Beam. Then you just do this. Yes! So you freeze one of his quills so that it can't respawn, and then it does that. I think that it was put, like, you brace yourself against one of the quills by Mr. Grayfruit at one point. Where am I? So we're basically done here. We don't really need to do this anymore. We can just go straight to Diddley. But yeah, Steve, 1989 is like literal, actual comfort food. Ha, get it. So yeah, we're done with Craig Lair. Neat. I'm gonna take my banana smoothie suit and walk away. This is the wrong way. You know what? No. You know what? I can just respawn. It's fine. I can just respawn. Oh, that's the beauty of this game. I always thought that saving in this game was weird. The food itself is only comforting to him. Oh my god, there was one where, like, he... there was one where he got, like, chocolate pudding, and when he put it out on the tray, it just looked like fucking crap, and he said, "Ah, yeah, that looks gourmet," and... oh my god. The way that he describes everything, it's like a great food critic going into a Lunchable. To use the Lunchable comparison once more. It's so funny. There was one where he opened up one of the MREs and it had a bagel in it, and he was like, "Oh, look at this awesome shelf-stable bagel," and he just kept referring to it as that. And now shelf-stable bagel is a possible contender for a new username for me. There's nothing over here. This game bamboozled me. And then when he actually ate the shelf-stable bagel, he was like, "Yeah, no, this is just bread in the shape of a bagel." Huh? Alright, can I do it? Yes! So most of my playtime on like Nestroid actually comes from a weird place. Have any of you ever played NES Remix at all? Oh, there's an alarm. Hold on. Yeah, most of my playtime with Nestroid has actually come from a little game called NES Remix 2, if y'all ever played that. It's something I had on the Wii U as a kid. I mean, I really enjoyed that game as a kid. It helped me to appreciate some NES games that I probably wouldn't have played otherwise. I think that from what I heard, NES Remix 1 has like a more interesting lineup of games because it's like, you know, NES baseball, which when are you ever gonna play that? Like on its own. Cool. Missiles! Bro, I love my missiles. Fascinating room. Okay. Oh, and there's a room that we're gonna get to later that I'm gonna have some choice words about. I'm sure any Nestroid heads will know what I'm talking about. There's just an evil room that is just... It's cruel in like a comedy joke kind of way that can really only be... It could really only be in an NES game of this time. I take it this is Nestroid or something. It's kind of like Nestroid. It's a Nestroid remake that's supposed to be more faithful to the original. Hi, Marina. As opposed to something like Zero Mission, is what I mean. There's fake Kraid. And he dies. He just fucking dies to a screw attack instantly. Okay, that's basically all of Kraid Lair, so... Let me go ahead and respawn. There's a little bit left to explore, and then we're gonna go do Diddley. Do you think anybody ships Kraid and Ridley? And if so, do you think that the ship name is Cridley? Or what about Raid? I'm more on Team Raid myself. Alright, we done? Looks like we're basically done. Yeah, okay, cool. To Ridley we go. It's so weird how the like area names in this game are just the names of the bosses. I mean, technically they're called Ridley's Lair and Kraid's Lair, but come on. It's so much more fun to call them Raid and Cridley. No, fuck. Kraid and Ridley. Damn it. My own stupid joke is coming back to bite me in the ass. But I really enjoy how short this game is. I really do appreciate that. I think I've said this in the past before, but we need more short video games I like a good long RPG from time to time, of course. Some of my favorite games are such games. But I like these shorter, more easily digestible games. Because, like, it says 77% in the top right. We're not even an hour in, at least in game time. Getting the Varia suit is so helpful. Same with Screw Attack. I had a weird dream last night. I don't remember most of it, but I do remember an image of Larice Misfits grabbing Mechi by her eye stalks and threatening to slap her. That's so mean. She would do that, though. I'm drawing that after this stream. She does give off those vibes. Oh, yeah. Let me through. So I just came down here to get high jump, and then that was it, I think. Or high jump and screw attack were the two things I came down here for, right? I think there's missiles over here. I wonder what the least amount of stuff you can beat this game with is. I think that it's like only a couple of packs of missiles. You know what? Actually, no. I watched a video by Game Champ about this exact idea a while ago, right? And it sucks doing it. All right. Looks like all of Norfair explored? I think that I'm missing a couple things. Like, I'm missing some missile packs, but... I remember it was ass beating Metroid 1 without, like minimalist run. Also, the room that sucks is coming up here pretty soon. It's not even that bad. Oh, look at these guys. I love their faces. Like, oh, okay, you're just gonna walk. Oh, you're just gonna attack away. Okay, bye. There we go. She's too good. Alright, here it is. Oh boy, an E-Tank! Oh, I love those things! Oh! Oh man, I'm gonna go get it! Fuck! I knew it was coming and I still... Fuck this stupid ass game. I'm not falling for your tricks. Bro, stop. You literally have to stop hurting me. What are these guys even supposed to, like, be? What am I looking at? They look like weird little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern guys. Oh. So I think that in my original playthrough, this is about where I stopped playing. Like in my original Nestroid playthrough that I did in like 2023, this is about where I stopped playing. Which is unfortunate because it's like the end of the game pretty much. Like I did Ridley, or I did Kraid. I don't know if I ever beat Ridley, but I definitely got to this part because I remember when I reloaded my save after not playing for like years, this is where I was. Or I guess I typed in my password is what I should say. Like, could you imagine doing all of this without Screw Attack? Thank you, Screw Attack. You're the best. I think this is where you go for Ridley. Look at the line of wave beam oh, that's cool looking. That's awesome. This game is awesome. Ridley incoming. If I recall, Ridley is like stupid easy in this game. Yeah. There he is with his fireballs. Yeah, see? I was exactly on the money. Amazing boss. Give me a tank. Do I even really want to... Do I even want to do the rest of this area? Like, what? We're done here. I don't think there's any other items I'm missing, right? You know what? Let me check my handy-dandy map. I mean, there's a couple missile packs, but we can just go beat the game now. So, like... Oh, my mouse has been on screen, hasn't it? Why does he look like an unholy combination of Barney the Dinosaur and Spike MLP FIM? I guess that is what you could call Ridley, ain't it? Dude, I saw somebody wearing these unholy Crocs at work. They had Barney branding on them. They were purple with like green spots, and then they had the big like yellow toes as like little insets that you put into the Croc holes. Bad phrasing, but you know what I mean. And I was like, dude. What? It's a fashion statement for sure. Fascinating. I don't understand why Crocs have been making a comeback. They have like the little things that you put into the holes, and at that point, why not just get something to put like pins on or something? Get like a pin jacket and just get pins instead. Nostalgia? Yeah, probably. Alright, who's ready for Turian? You dickweed? So we're only missing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missile packs, I think. And 1 E-tank, and I think I know where the E-tank is, but I don't feel like doing that. They're holeless Crocs? Dude, what's even the fucking point then? Alright, Turian. Let's go to Turian. I gotta get my Ice Beam right. My Ice Beam! I love Turian. I think it's a very cool area thematically. Continued the theme of me liking the final area of Metroid games. Dude. Aw, SpaghettiOs! But unlike Metroid 2, you don't actually have to defeat all of the Metroids here. You can just... do that. You can just freeze them. Ah! Help me! Help me! Ah! No! Alright, no, we're fine. Love the peach rings in this area. Get off of me. I love laying into Metroids with the missiles, it's so fun. Yes. That's awesome. We're almost there. But like, Turian is really cool. I don't know, something about this place is neat to me. Oh shit. Stressful. Because what if they unfroze? Okay. Mother brain time. I like how Mother Brain really isn't even the main threat of this area. It's all of the shit surrounding Mother Brain. So like you got the SpaghettiOs, you got these little turret things. Alright, now we just do this. Get fucked. Oh shit, time bomb. Alright, cool, escape. Yeah, Mother Brain is pretty easy. You just sort of sit in that little alcove with the SpaghettiOs, and if you have enough E-tanks, you can kind of just tank it. Nice escape, too. Did it in under 30 seconds, I think. Great! You fulfilled your mission. It will revive peace in space, but it may be invaded by the other Metroid. Pray for a true peace in space! New record. That's what I like to see, baby. There she is. There's Metroid. Metroid's a girl? Sorry. Okay, really cool feature about this port or remake. Also, Turian, 3 minutes. Ridley, 4 minutes. Door transition time, 7 minutes. I like this feature a lot, though. Bounty earnings. Look at that. That's so cute. They give you, like, points and scoring. But one feature I really like about this is the route. You can see the exact route you took throughout the game. I did a recording of my first playthrough of this like playback for my first playthrough of the game. I might upload that. But like this almost sort of it gives me the same like satisfaction watching this as I do watching like whenever you complete a really hard level in Super Meat Boy and you watch your replay, or you watch like the end of level replay with all the like the deaths laying over each other. And then there's Torian. Hell yeah. Cool. Cool game. And that's Metroid. That's Nestroid. That's my playthrough of Nestroid for you. So then we have these two other options. Novus, which is like a new, like, it's basically its own game. And then Enigma is a completely randomized world. I guess it's like a roguelike kind of thing. Yeah, that's why it's called Planets. And then Connect is multiplayer. I don't know if I'm really ever gonna do any of this. What happens if I join? No, there's no... Okay, yeah. I don't know if I'll ever do any of this. I just wanted to do a quick little playthrough. I wanted to play something small today. And I think this did its job perfectly fine. So I'm gonna head out now, and next time I believe will be Yoshi's Story. Or more NES games with pause. Whichever one comes first. Alright, bye friends.